Okay, so in this video we're going to look at solving trigonometric equations. So the first one that we want to look at is solve sine x equals 1/2 for x between 0 and 2 pi. So the first thing we're going to do is draw our usual triangle. So we have 1, 2, root 3, pi on 3, pi on 6. And what we're going to do is determine the reference angle. So the reference angle is determining the value of x such that sine x is 1/2. So sine is opposite over hypotenuse. So we see that opposite to 1 is pi on 6. So the reference angle is pi on 6. Now we need to look at the quadrants in which sine is positive. So recall that we have all students talk crap. So sine is positive here and here. And the way we're going to work is we're always going to work from the horizontals. We're never going to work from the verticals. So what does this mean? It means that if I'm in the first quadrant, I'm going to have x is 0 plus the reference angle. Remember, plus is anti-clockwise. So in particular, I'll get pi on 6. And if I'm going to get to the second quadrant, then I'm going to go pi minus the reference angle. Remember, here is 0, pi, this one's pi on 2, 3 pi on 2, and then 2 pi. So here, if I want to go clockwise, I go minus the reference angle. So I have pi minus pi on 6, and this is 6 pi on 6 minus pi on 6. So we get 5 pi on 6. And the solutions of this are therefore x equals pi on 6 or 5 pi on 6. Okay, that's for this one. So let's look at solve 2 cos x equals minus root 3 on 2. So what we'll do first is just rewrite this in the usual way. So we'll get minus root 3 on 2. Again, let's just draw our triangle. Pi on 3, pi on 6. And then we see that cos is adjacent over hypotenuse. So the reference angle is again pi on 6. And we draw the quadrants. All students talk crap. And cos is negative in the third and second quadrant, and we always go from the horizontals. So x will be pi minus the reference angle, which is pi minus pi on 6, which we calculated before to be 5 pi on 6, and x equals pi plus the reference angle. So we'll get pi plus pi on 6, which is 7 pi on 6. And these two are our solutions. Okay, so for the last one, solve tan x equals 1. So this is one that I suggested memorizing. So the reference angle is pi on 4. Now we're restricted to 0 and pi, which means if we look at all students talk crap, then we're only looking at these first two quadrants, and tan is only positive in the first one. So we see that x is 0 plus the reference angle, and that's just pi on 4, and that's the only solution. We'll look at more complicated examples in the next video, but for the moment, be sure to practice these techniques using the tutorial notes which are available in the video description. Fully worked solutions are available in the video description as well. If you liked the video, be sure to hit the like button, and if you enjoyed this content, please consider subscribing. Thanks guys, I'll see you in the next video.